You know, it's episodes like the one from today that really make me appreciate what Mega Evolution encompasses. What is up, Crockxen clan members, book fans, and others who stump on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're talking about Pokemon X and Y episode 68, the English dub. And it's the Mega Garchomp episode. And I liked it. I really did. I love the fact that the way they explain Mega Evolutions in the anime is really how the Mega Evolutions are supposed to work. You know, you have to have a bond with the Pokemon in order for them to actually be able to achieve this new stage. And of course, you need to have a Keystone and a Megastone. The key word is a Keystone. I got that in this episode. I was like, okay, I see you. So, Ash and the gang, end up coming to Professor Sycamore's lab because, hey, we gotta say what's up to the professor, So they go over there, and Clement and Bonnie's dad is there, like, working. Like, remember, he's like a mechanic or an electrician, or I have no idea what the heck he is. I think he's really just a mechanic, but is also being, able to work with electronics and stuff like that. So I guess he's like a mix between a mechanic and an electrician. I don't know. He likes to he can fix stuff basically. That's what he does. He's able to fix machines, and then stuff like that. Even a car or machines. Stuff like that. I don't even know what the heck he does. But my point is, he's in there, but the gang doesn't see him because he's chilling in the back fixing something for Professor Sycamore. Now Professor Sycamore finally has his hand on a Keystone and a Megastone. And then, Ash and the gang are like, what's up, Professor Oak? How's it going? Or not Professor Oak. Professor Sycamore. Like, they go in, and then, like, he's got this machine which is supposed to, like, tell you what Megastone this belongs to. So, like, they put it in there, and it has, like, it's connected to a computer, which then is, like, scanning it. And then Garchomp shows up, and he's like, what's up, Garchomp? How you doing? Comes in, and he's looking at the keys, like, the Megastone. He's like touching it, and then it's reacting on the computer. So we got a Garchomp fight. Awesome. And then Team Rocket shows up, and this is the only time in X and Y where I have not minded Team Rocket showing up, because like I said, this episode really showcases how Mega Evolution works. It really does. So like they take the Keystone, they take the Megastone, and the whole machine. Like they snatch the entire machine. Like where the Megastone was, getting scanned, they literally just grabbed the whole thing, and then they were gonna take Garchomp and Pikachu. But like, I love Garchomp in this, like Professor Sycamore's Garchomp in particular, because he literally like knocked Pikachu away so he wouldn't get caught. Like he literally like pushed Pikachu away so he wasn't gonna get caught. And I love that. I know a lot of people might have missed that because it was so subtle, and even Team Rocket didn't notice that's what happened. But it really was, like, I saw that and I was like, Garchomp, you are a true hero. I love you. You're awesome. And so they leave, right? They just dip. But Clement, Ash has a good ass throwing arm. He should play baseball. Clement gives Ash like this little thing and he throws it, whack, and then it lands on the machine. Even though they're already like who knows how many feet in the air. He got a good throwing arm, straight up. And it's a tracking device. And he has this little, I don't know what the fuck it was. It has like a little arrow on it, and he's got a scanner looking thing which is supposed to point where they're at, like a little dot, it starts blinking like a radar, and this thing goes like this, and it's like searching and keeps moving. I don't know. The point is, they were able to follow Soot, and then Clement's dad, Clement Bonnie's dad, I seriously need to know his name. I think it's Flint. I'm gonna find out. I need to find out his name because I can't keep saying Clement and Bonnie's dad. But he sees the Team Rocket thingy, and then we know what's going on. Blazing Mask. So Ash and the gang, or Professor Sycamore, tells his assistant to call Officer Jenny, and then they get in like a jeep, and then they're driving over there. Now back to Team Rocket. They're in Garchomp's in like the fancy ass like new tech cage that Team Rocket has. And then we got the Melts mech over here, and they're gonna do mind control so they can do the whole Mega Evolution thing. Team Rocket has the Keystone. They put the Garchomp bite on Garchomp after the mind control, and they're gonna Mega Evolve it. So they're like, let's do it. And then the sparks start happening. This side starts happening, and then over here it's glowing. So we might get something, but no, like it's not. It's taking forever, right? Ash and the gang are going over there. Actually, I forgot. They blew up the thing, right? So like the tracker is gone, meaning that when the Ash and the gang were getting close to the place, the thing blew up because they destroyed the source of the signal. So they go on foot. Now the thing isn't working. Like for some reason they weren't able to Mega Evolve it. Garchomp is like kind of like breaking out of the spell, or not the spell, but the mind control. And then and this is what I mean. Like I love the fact that it's all about emotional connection between people and Pokemon, because we get to see like Professor Sycamore's journey, and not like his journey of being a Pokemon trainer, but like him and Garchomp, and like we see how it started. We see Alan when he was younger, which is awesome. That was amazing. But like Sycamore, is in the lab, and all of a sudden Alan comes in with a Gibble that's really hurt and damaged. Like he's just, and then it goes to show off like how Professor Sycamore took care of it, and like how when it was a Gibble, and then like how he got his trust. I gotta say, if I ever get bit by a Gibble, I'm probably gonna lose a hand. I don't know how Professor Sycamore didn't lose a hand. Maybe it's because he didn't really use full force. I don't know. That looked like it hurt, and he didn't flinch. Professor Sycamore, you are a BAM. Okay. And then the getting Gibble to like trust him, and then we have him in the lab, and he evolves into the bite, and then he's like protecting all the Pokemon now. Like he's getting along with everybody. It's awesome. And then he evolves into a Garchomp, and it's cool. And not Ash, and Alan and Sycamore are like, oh my gosh, it's Garchomp, and it was just amazing. It was nice to see this, and not only did we see Professor Sycamore reminiscing on these memories, we actually see Garchomp having the same memories at the same time. So it was like a mutual connection there. And because of that, he was able to like slightly break free of the mind control and call out for Professor Sycamore. Now, they pulled a Diantha moment there, where Diantha and Gardevoir are able to have like a mutual like connection mentally. And so Sycamore heard Garchomp, but nobody else did. And he's like, he's this way. And then they run over there, and then it was legit. And they go over there, and he's like, Garchomp, no. And then he like goes down there, and he's gonna like try. He literally gets in the way of the waves, but that's not how mechanics and sound work. Just saying, you can't just block it like that. It's a circle, and so like it can actually go around you, and so like, it'll get split, I guess, but I don't know. So, anyways, Professor Sycamore is actually getting hurt by the mind control waves, and then Blaziken Mask comes in. Freaking Mega Blaziken starts kicking the shit out of the freaking robot head, like just boom, boom, boom. And he's about to fall, and then he comes back. Blaziken Mask like actually saves Professor Sycamore. He's like, we can't do this. And then like Meowth comes back, and he's gonna go full force. And then like Sycamore comes up with the idea of asking Blaziken Mask for his Keystone, because he's gonna try to Mega Evolve Garchomp with the Keystone, so that he Mega Evolves Garchomp before Team Rocket does. And so Mega Blaziken turns back into regular Blaziken. Blaziken Mask has it on his belt, like the Keystone, gives it to him. He's like, thanks. And this is where I said, like, we finally figured out how Keystones work. And like, you just need a Keystone. Like, Keystones aren't like exclusive to a person, which is awesome. That's the thing that I kind of was like waiting to see. So we have Professor Sycamore like go down, and then like James and Professor Sycamore both activate the Keystones around the same time. It was at the same time. We're just gonna say that. And then like Garchomp's thing, the Garchomp bite like activates, and it's literally like splitting streams. So we have Professor Sycamore's light comes over here, and then James's light comes over here. So like you know how in when Gardevoir was mega evolving, it literally like all the streams got connected. Well, in this case, they split off because there's two keystones reacting. You have James because of the mind control, and then we have Professor Sycamore's because of the bond. And they're both fusing and all this other shit. And then Mega Garchomp shows up. He's like, "Rawr." Now it's time. Who won? Did Bonds win or did Mind Control win? And then Garchomp, Mega Garchomp, actually starts walking towards, Professor Sycamore. Now I knew, but when that happened, especially because we didn't even see Garchomp's face, like he was like looking down. I'm like, he won. He got this. He goes over there and then like he like taps, Professor Sycamore's hand with his face. And it's like a touching moment. He's like, "You did it! We did it! We're together!" And then it's like, "Oh shit!" Like Team Rocket's like, "Oh shit!" And then like Garchomp breaks the head of the mech suit. Like he like slashes the shit out of it. Like, he was like, "Oh." It was awesome. And like the head like crumbles apart. And they're like, "Oh well, we gotta make a hasty retreat." So like they go, like James and Jesse like get on the robot and they're gonna fly away. And I think this was the funniest part because it's like we had Blaziken mask with Blaziken. You have Mega Garchomp and Ash sends out Pikachu. Like so one of these things does not go with the other. And then you had Blaziken using Flamethrower, Garchomp using Hyper Beam, and then Pikachu using Thunderbolt. And like Team Rocket just got blown to smithereens. And then the Keystone fell down. And so Professor Sycamore got his Keystone back, Garchomp turned back to normal, gave the Keystone back to Blaziken Mask. But he knows who Blaziken Mask is, and I thought that was funny. Like he was able to catch it. Nobody else knows yet, except for us. But Professor Sycamore, who knows who Blaziken Mask is. And I love that. That's funny. It was a nice throwback to something that happened like early in the episode, which is like he hands. I seriously think I really wish his name was Flint. I don't know if it's Flint, but he hands him like his rag, like so he can clean up and stuff like that. And he goes off like, "I love the smell of motor oil." And then like when he handed back the Keystone, he's like, "I really love the smell of motor oil." It was a nice throwback to that. It was awesome. And so like the battle's over. The Officer Jenny comes up, and I was like, "Damn, you late. You just like cops in real life. Take fucking forever to get places." But they go, and then Ash and the gang. It's time to leave. I'm kind of upset that he didn't show Frogadier, because I mean like Froakie was like one of the biggest troubles in Sycamore's life, and to have like some like maybe when we get a Greninja we can see that. Like I want some closure there because Professor Sycamore trusted Ash with Froakie because nobody else was able to do it. So like to see like Froakie culminate into a Greninja, have Professor Sycamore like have this sense of like he got this right and stuff like that. I don't know. I kind of hope that they do something with that. But anyway, so they do that team. I think that was funny because like the assistant's like, "Oh, it happened again," and they show like the rooftop was broken. He's like, "Yeah, this just happens every time they come here. Something just has to break." And then we see like Professor Sycamore meeting with the dad, Clement and Bonnie's dad, and like asking him if he can help him with Mega Blaziken's research. So he's like, "Oh shit, he got me. And that was nice. It was awesome. But yeah, so that's what happened. Next episode is the start of the Gooter stuff, the two-parter. We'll see how that goes. I kind of already know what happens at the end. But yeah, as always, link in the description so you can watch the episodes. As always, it's still early in the morning, so the episode might not be up yet, but give it some time. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, comment, favorite, share. Follow me on all social medias that I have in the description down below. And if you're not able to come to the live stream that I did yesterday, mark your calendars. July 9th, Thursday, July 9th. That's when the next one is. Already scheduled, so be prepared. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.